Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Let's talk about 10 letting go strategies to better confidence so you can have better confidence to supersize, grow your business. Letting go strategies, this is one of my favorite topics because I think that all of us have stuff that takes up energy in our mind or takes up space in our mind that we could have let go of a long time ago, but we just forget about it. It's usually running programs in our subconscious that are impacting us, but we're not actually aware of them. So I'm going to share 10 ways that we can pay attention to and look for and deal with some of these limiting beliefs, thoughts, feelings, past experiences that are impacting us that we don't even know are impacting us. Well, number one, we want to acknowledge and accept our feelings and our emotions. If we're feeling weird or funky about something that has come up, that's a signal to us to ask ourselves some more questions and pay attention. Journal, meditate. We can talk to a friend, a trusted friend or ally, to try to figure out what's really going on and what's really bothering us about the situation. A lot of times we're triggered by something that reminds us of an experience that we've had in our past that we've shoved down so far, we've forgotten to deal with it. So we want to find those things and get rid of them. We want to identify and challenge limiting beliefs. Okay, we all have like 80,000 thoughts a day. And according to one of my coaching friends, Alicia, they're about 70 to 90% negative. Oh my God, no wonder we struggle with things sometimes. If we've got like the little negative guy running around on our shoulder all the time, or the little devil on our shoulder, whispering in our ear or screaming in our ear louder than our growth mindset and the things that we want to do and our goals, we end up with conflict, butting heads. And until we let those things go, we are going to struggle with them. A lot of people that I work with have limiting money beliefs, limiting capability beliefs, doubts about skills. And I learned a while ago, you don't have to do everything yourself. You do what you're great at and then engage other people to do what they can do and they're great at and love to do for your business and for your life. Thirdly, and this is probably the one that I spend the most time and energy coaching on, is to forgive and release resentment around the past, anything in the past. Guess what? There's nothing we can do about things that have happened in the past, how we've behaved, how we've responded, how we've reacted in the past. We can only act right now to make our future different. So there's a lot of different strategies and ways to do this. We can practice empathy. Some people, guess what, don't deserve our empathy. They were just terrible to us, and we forgive for ourselves. We don't forget that they did heinous things to us. We can release through ritual. And again, this is one of my favorite ways because it's fun and creative. And I love fun and creative things, but we can find fun ways to let things go by creating our own little rituals. Fourth, we want to embrace mindfulness and present moment living. I cannot tell you how much time I have wasted in my life worrying about the future or reliving the past. And I don't think I'm alone in that. I think a lot of people do that. But now I consciously remind myself to be present in the different experiences that I'm having. Why? It makes better memories, number one, and it immerses me in and pays attention to the people that I'm involved with in a way that respects them and their time and me and my time. We can do that by doing different breathing exercises, meditations, hypnosis. Affirmations are one of my favorite tools to fill in the blank for something that I let go of. Gratitude practice. I don't know how many people I tell it is like the secret weapon to creating more of what you want. If you're grateful for what you have already and you acknowledge that, once a day is all it takes. Once a day before you go to bed, either jot down or just even think about as you're laying in bed 3 things that you're grateful for today. Engage fully in the activities that you're involved in. I can't tell you how many sports games or sports practices of my kids growing up I sat and worked through and half paid attention to what they were doing. And that was my loss, right? And a little bit of their loss because they knew I wasn't paying full attention. And number 5, let go of perfection. I joke about this because I don't think I've ever had the it has to be perfect mindset. But if that is something that happens for you, set realistic expectations, right? if you think you have to do a presentation or a webinar or a speech and it's going to be perfect, you are setting yourself up for massive disappointment, self-judgment, and failure, because very seldom do we see or experience, much less do, an absolutely perfect presentation. And a lot of the people that are watching it don't know that we made a mistake, but we do, and we're beating ourselves up in our head. We need to let that kind of stuff go. And that falls under, to me, the perfection category. Just adopt a growth mindset, knowing that we're going to get better and better and better as we master things and become better and practice what it is that we're doing. Number 6, detach from toxic relationships. This is a biggie for most people. A lot of times when we're in a relationship, we don't realize how toxic it is for us until we step back and take a look at it and are like, yeah, this is not right. This is not right for me. Might be okay to treat other people with no boundaries or abusively, but it's not all right for me. And so we want to set boundaries, detach ourselves from those relationships that aren't good for us, and then surround ourselves with supportive people and supportive relationships. Number 7, we want to declutter our physical and our digital spaces. I actually started doing this one this morning. I was like looking at a pile of winter stuff that was in my room, and I'm like, I need to deal with this. And I just started throwing it in the Goodwill pile and then saying, okay, this pile's things I still want to think about. But I already started doing it. Number 8, and digital spaces too. I am legally blind, and so I have like 80,000 messages in my email. So if you don't message me and say, hey, I'm sending you an email, chances are I'm not going to find it or look for it. Number 1, I don't go to my email every day. What a relief and time saver that was, realizing that I don't have to check my email every day. And I only check it if I'm looking for something or I know something's coming. Why? Because 90+% of it is marketing materials from other people or social media or promotions or spam. My God, the spam is out of control these days. I guess it has been for a long time, but it just seems like really bad right now. So I just delete. When I get to it, which is, very seldom. I know, secret admission. Number 8, engage in self-care and stress management. There are literally thousands of books, courses, coaches, mentors, friends, advisors that you can tap into. Go on social media and join some groups, and make sure that you're taking care of yourself. I was a bad example of this until I hit 50, and then the world woke me up and said, yeah, you need to pay attention to this. So take care of yourself, exercise regularly, practice relaxation techniques. I listen to a hypnosis, meditation, and affirmation app every single day. I think I'm on day 355 today, or something, of a new app that I just got, and it tracks every day that you participate on it. So every day I do that because I know I'm wound a little tight and high strung, and I need to always be looking for ways to breathe and focus. And then we also need to prioritize rest. I went, again, bad example, decades on 4 hours sleep a night, like 2 decades. Ridiculous. That would be a bad example of self-care. Number 9, take inspired action. Do things you love to do. Do things you're passionate about. Have a passion project. Even if it isn't your business and growing your business, have something that you can tie into your business that is something you're passionate about. Here's a great place to find charitable organizations or start one that lights your soul up and makes you happy, and you can get all the people in your organization behind to support as well. Set goals that light you up. Set really high expectations. I set lifelong legacy goals, and I break them down every year. Participate in positive social interactions, not negative social media, positive things that make you feel good, social interactions. And finally, number 10 is life is a journey. Life is a process. We're just figuring it out as we go. So trust in the process. Trust that life is happening for you, not to you. And when you believe that, guess what? Life starts happening for you. Love to know your take on this. What is or pick one of these and do it today. Just try it on for size and see if it doesn't help you let go of something or someone that's been needing to leave your life for a really long time, so you can be more confident to supersize and grow your business. Any questions, hit me up. Otherwise, have an awesome day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.